Men, I'm on your case today. Yes, so if you're a suspect, listen out. Sometimes she may not be giving you a gist. Sometimes she just wants to give you advice. Like she's saying, we are suspecting that man. We're suspecting that your friend. Imagine you all dressed up, okay? Looking really hot. Yes. And you're leaving. And all your husband is saying is, babe, please don't come back late. And I'm like, okay. What else can you see? Hi there, I'm Abigail Katana. This is my channel and welcome to Unleash, where I share with you life experiences and transformative ideas that help you unleash your best self. Today, we'll be talking about the woman, her man, and her confidence. You can see that the men are in the middle. Yes, men, I'm on your case today. Yes, so if you're a suspect, listen out. I realize that most men, if not all, want confident women, but unfortunately they are unable to manage that confident woman. They don't know what to do, so they end up undermining her completely, and that affects her confidence. I believe that managing a woman's confidence has to do with how you treat her, being able to treat her right. Number one, listen. I know, I can literally hear you say, yeah, they talk a lot, yeah. We all talk. We're not chatterboxes like you people think. Sometimes we just want to share an idea, okay? We saw something in the market, we saw a dress somewhere, where something happened in the office. We just want to share. Like after a hard day's job, we just want to talk to you. They may be little things, but they mean something to us. So just listen up. Because if you keep shutting her down, telling her to keep quiet by saying, so fast forward. You hear a lot of men do that, like, okay, so what happened? Can you just listen? You don't want that woman to recoil, go into her cocoon, her shell, and she's gonna lock you out. When you don't create a habit of listening to your woman, whether she's your wife, she's your girlfriend, what happens is that you are indirectly telling her her opinions don't count, so she shall shut up, like keep quiet, and sit down. That's what it means. Sometimes she may not be giving you a gist. Sometimes she just wants to give you advice. Like she's saying, we are suspecting that man. We're suspecting that your friend. Don't follow that man. I think you shouldn't buy that land from that man. And you say, no, I got it under control, right? And then the guy ends up duping you. And you're back home and she's like, okay, I told you. No, we don't say that, okay? So just listen up. Just listen to us. It doesn't take anything. It doesn't cost you anything. When you give her an opportunity to share how her day went, no matter how funny or unnecessary whatever she's saying is, you are telling her, you matter to me and I'm ready to listen to you. I'm ready to share my ideas as well with you. I'm ready to spend this moment with you. You should give her the opportunity to express herself. It's very, very important. The second way to treat her right is not yelling at her. No matter how dumb what she's done is, I know sometimes we do stuff, we say the wrong things, we do the wrong things. Don't yell. Yelling has a psychological effect. Even if it's on a child. Maybe she put in too much salt in the soup. Okay? I know that it's gonna taste really bad, but you don't have to yell. Some men will yell and fling the plate away. And then she is like, oh my God, she feels sorry. Yes, most of the time we are sorry. Yeah. Yes, very true. But you don't have to yell and start saying stuff. When you yell, you end up saying stuff you shouldn't have said. Like you're saying, didn't your mother teach you how to cook? This food tastes like something that was done with the legs. I've heard men say that. Oh my God, we have been through so much. You can express that displeasure, by talking. She's a human being. Yeah, I know you're the boss, you're the husband, you're the man of the house, but you can have a conversation. I'm not saying, I like this soup. I like this soup and you're struggling to eat it. I'm not saying pretend, okay, because you're trying to pamper her. No, by all means, she needs to know that she put in too much salt in the food. But I'm saying it shouldn't go to the extent of insulting her family, insulting her family. When you yell at a woman, this is a good example to express that. You know, when you see a neighbor's goat, going astray, and because the last time you told your neighbor that his children were playing somewhere in the mud and he got angry at you, now his goat is moving on the road. You just let it pass. And whatever happened to that goat, that's none of your business. That's what happens when you yell at a woman. She just keeps quiet. Like, keeps quiet, and you do your own thing. So you always need to listen. When you listen, you're going to get some useful piece of advice from your wife and your friend. The third way to treat her right is to tell her she is beautiful. Now I know that most of the time I tell you here that you don't have to tell me that I'm fine and all of that is okay. Imagine you all dressed up, okay, looking really hot, yes, and you're leaving, and all your husband is saying is, babe, please don't come back late. And I'm like, okay. What else can you see? Can't you see a human being standing in front of you? A really, really smashing, stunning woman standing in front of you? It can be really annoying. And when you go out and other people are paying you compliments and you come back and you're saying, this person, that person was, complimenting my dress today. And your husband is like, what? Who gave them the permission to compliment you? Do they know you're my wife? And you're wondering, oh God, did they say anything now? You should learn to compliment us. When we look good, tell us we look good. Even though we know we look good, but once in a while, it doesn't hurt. It's not as if it changes anything because we are already beautiful. But I believe it adds to our confidence level.